Welcome back, and hope you are enjoying your learning with C. So here in this video I'm just going to explain you how to use else if control statement in C program. So first of all, we need to understand what is else if statement. Else if statement is quite similar to an if else statement. So the only difference that is if else statement is used when we have to make one or two choices or two decisions. So whereas the else if statement is used when there is a need for multi-path decision. So or we can say that we have to take more than two decisions. So then we have to go with the else if statement in C, and this statement is also called as else if ladder, as it look like else if ladder structure. It form a ladder structure, that is if, else if, else if, else if, then else. So it's just like look like a ladder in the program. So next we have to understand the syntax, how we have to write the syntax for else if statement. So this is our syntax. First of all, you have to write your if, then here you have to put the condition for if this condition will return to be true, then we have to execute this statement. This statement has to be get executed. Now we have to put the condition number 2. If this condition is, so this is our first condition, then within the else if we have to check for the second condition, and here again else if we are checking for the third conditions. So according to the conditions, their body will be get executed. Okay, so if none of the condition turn out to be true, then the body of else will be get executed. So this way we have to use the if, else if, and else control statements in C programming. So how to implement these programming else if statements in our C programs? Let's move to our IDE for better understanding of the program. So now we are here in our IDE, and here I have written some comment entry, that is demo for if, else if, and else in C programs. And I have written a header file inclusion line, that is include header file, that is stdio.h. Then I have written void main function. So here I am going to give the demo or write the program for the demonstration of the above set comment. So what I want to show you here in this program, I just want a user to enter the marks out of 100. Okay, so if the marks entered by a user out of 100, so if the marks range is from say we can say that greater than 90, greater than or equal to 90, I would like to assign the grade A to the student. If the marks are greater than 80 to 90, then the marks the grade should be assigned as B. If the marks are greater than 70 to 80, then a grade should be C, and 60 to 70, then grade should be D. And if the marks are from 50 to 60, then the grade should be say E. And if the marks are less than 50, then I would like to make the student say failure. So for this I have to declare a variable, say int, and say I'm giving the name to the variable, say marks. So here I'm writing a message for user to enter the marks. So for that I'm writing printf and double quotes, enter the marks out of 100 without decimal. Okay, I just want the marks to be entered in whole number, so without decimal. So I'm putting \t as escape sequence for this. Then here I'm putting at the end sentence terminator, that is semicolon. So I have to read the marks. So for that I have to use scanf function, and scanf, and the marks has to be read in the integer format. So %d is the format for that, and comma address operator along with the variable, that is marks. At the end just put the semicolon. Now here we have to make the decision for this. So first condition we have to write if marks, okay, if marks greater than say 90, if marks greater than 90, then here I would like to display a message that printf say congrats, you have scored equal to percentage. Deformat here I have to use is of integer marks, and your grade is equal to say A. Okay, and here I would like to display his marks also along with that. So here I'm using the variable marks. Put the semicolon. Now after that I would like to write the body of else if. So here I have to use else if, and here I have to put the range, say marks, say okay, so here I'm putting the range say greater than equal to say greater than equal to 90, and if the marks greater than equal to 80, and here I'm using the logical operator and marks less than say 90. So here I have to write the body for this, and here I'm displaying a message for him, say using Control C, and here we have to Control B, congrats, you have scored this marks and your grade is B. Okay, similarly I'm copying this line from here to here, and here I'm going to paste one more line. For this time I'm putting the range 70 more, and here is less than 80. Same way, one more line here I'm entering, and this time its range is greater than equal to 60 and less than 70, and here I have to assign the grade, say grade C. Here I have to assign the grade D, and here at the end one more line with else if, and this time here it is from greater than equal to 50 and less than 60, and his grade will be E. And at the end I just, if his marks is less than 50, say none of the condition is met over there, so I would like to write a message for him using this same line. So I'm copying this, here I'm going to paste it using Control V, sorry, you have scored this much marks and you are fail. Okay, so now after this we have to understand this program. First of all, if the marks scored or entered by the user is greater than equal to 90, so we have to message him with the congrats and display their marks what he has obtained, and we have to assign a grade to him, to him. In the second condition, if the marks is greater than equal to 80 and less than 90, then his grade will be B, and then 70 to 80 his grade will be C, and then 60 to 70 his grade will be D, and from 50 to 60 his grade will be E, and if less than 50 then he will be fail in the examination. So what we have done, we have made the multiple decisions over here, and this is here we can see that our else if ladder. So here we see, and after this we have to save the program. So just click on the save button, and here we have to select the source type, C source file, and here I select it as a grade. Okay, and save the program. Now go to execute menu, choose compile and run. So here are the errors, that is in function main expected semicolon. Okay, so we have to use semicolon somewhere here. So we are having mistake over here, else if has to be used with spaces. So save the changes again and go to compile and run. Okay, so this time our file is compiled without any error and without warning. So here is the message, enter the marks out of 100 without decimal. Okay, so we are entering here the marks, say 94. So enter, congrats, you have scored 94 marks and your grade is A. So just close this. Now this time what has happened here, our first condition is met, his marks is greater than 90, so he has messaged us the congrats and his marks was displayed and grade assigned to him was A. So same way execute this program once again, and this time I'm entering the marks, say 44. So message is coming as, sorry, you have scored 44 marks and you are fail. So once again execute this program, and this time enter the marks, say 55. So it's showing me message, congrats, you have secured 55 marks and your grade is E. So this is how we can implement the multiple if else if conditions, or we can say that else if decision loop construct in C program. So this is how we can say this is ladder type structure, or this is also called as the else if ladder here. So we have made multiple decision here, or multiple decision path here using else if. So this is how we can use else if decision construct in our program. So that's all for now. See you.